Everybody's gone to the dentist, but only select few have had to go through braces. And if you have, you probably know that there is some things involved that deal with a little bit of pain. We found some of the craziest videos from across the web, so let's go ahead and get right into them. This is the part of braces that nobody talks about. Oh my gosh. You know what? No one really does talk about that. The little lip indentions there from doing that. I mean, that's something that's very normal. We see this all the time. It's basically from people pushing up against their teeth, and what that does is just imprinting here. It has really nothing to do with braces at all, because I bet you a lot of people have this. You just got rubber bands, fun of you. Oh, she's eating on a... Yeah, so what people don't know is any movement of your teeth causes pain. It's just like a muscle. If you hit that muscle enough, it will get sore. So if you move the teeth in any way, whether it be the wires, wearing rubber bands, or the power chains, those all cause some soreness initially till you get used to it. So, yeah, sorry about that. That's actually crazy because I know this guy. Dr. Mike, let's go. He was on The Bachelor. Let me see what they said.
Cool, like, are we in agreement?
A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I have to go.
What the heck is A, B, C, D, E, F, G?
It's just a phrase I like to use. That means
Is that a real phrase?
the conversation is over.
Why do we put you through the not only the physical pain of braces, but the emotional pain of telling you you might get them off next time? Maybe, could be. But the real thing is we make these little tiny detail movements at the end of your treatment, and sometimes they could be off. So even though we're expecting them to be off, something could happen. You could break a bracket, a space could open up, the tooth didn't go exactly how we wanted it to, and so we're gonna have to correct that. So sometimes you just don't get your braces off. Okay, first off, what? Can't take braces getting tight, so you're just gonna go ahead and rip your wire off? Oh my gosh, that is so bad. Crazy part is that's actually what we tell people to do, is get nail clippers and nail off the braces. But not only are you ripping your braces, I mean, this is way more pain than just taking it off. Oh my gosh, and then he cuts his freaking lip on it. So not only is this gonna ruin your braces and set you back in treatment, I mean, you're just hurting yourself. If you really wanted to take them off those little O ties, you just take off all those little rubber bands and the wire would just fall out. What are people doing these days?
Yo, my teeth! Oh god! I'm gonna rip this shit out my mouth.
Language, lady. Also, is this what you guys do? Is this like cursing my name in the background, and then when you come see me, you're like, okay, it wasn't that bad. But during the time, you guys are probably really mad at me.
My braces adjusted yesterday. Wasn't bad. Now I want to rip my teeth out of my gums. I don't know what the to do, and I'm going insane.
I'll tell you what to do. You can swish around with ice cold water. That'll deactivate the wire and help a little bit. Tylenol is a great one. And then just time. Honestly, a tightening of braces should only be painful for about, maybe sore for a day, 2 max. All right, nice braces. 4 days. Okay, what do we got here? 4 days. Oh my gosh, those aren't braces. Okay, what? What are those? So she actually got jaw surgery, and so it's kind of weird to see, but she's got her teeth completely wired shut, and she's got these little tats here. Those are a little extra side of braces. You're probably not gonna have them. Okay, what do we got down here?
My tongue is stuck.
How?
Oh my god.
How?
Oh my god.
Ooh, so that's actually the little lingual frenum is what we call it. Weirdly enough, this person got it stuck in her braces. Like how? How do you even do that? I don't even know what you do to pull it. Yeah, I guess you just pull it out. You know, sometimes we actually get those cut. They're called frenectomies. It looks like she just decided to do it herself. Okay, you just got replaced. And the funny part is that's like a hot pocket. That's not even that's not even that hard, but it's totally true. I mean, you get super sensitive those first week or two, but then after that, it's not that big a deal. But the first week or two, it's pretty bad. So take some Tylenol, some cold water to reduce the pain, things like that. 1 year until my braces come off. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen one of these in a minute. She has an actual headgear, and it's pulling from the back of her head and pulling this way. So she has an override and it's trying to pull it back that way. Or you could just wear class 2 rubber bands. See, just like that. So she switched into the rubber bands. I don't know why she had the headgear before that. What? Back to the expander? I think, oh my gosh. She's got good makeup taste though. She's doing really good. You know, the crazy part is we saw this over like 8 months here, and there's hardly been any like change. So that just shows you, just wear your rubber bands and it will get done. More than likely, she doesn't even need the headgear anymore. She's just wearing it for the video. It's so painful. What's so painful? Oh, Oh, the dreaded canker sore. Those things really do hurt so bad. And so what happens is basically the roughness of having things in your mouth, you're not used to having all that. So it can cut and scrape your lip and then cause a problem. So that turns into a giant canker sore. Canker sores are really painful. There's nothing you can do. You can use some Orajel and maybe numb it up a little bit, but you just have to kind of wait it out. It takes about 10 days for them to go away. Okay, we eating some stuff. Oh my gosh. The stuff that gets in your face, that's so true, dude. That was one of the things that I just hated when I had my braces, was that food would get stuck. Because I mean, who wants to look at this, okay? Who wants to see this? Oh my gosh, look at those rubber bands.
It's time I finally show you guys.
Jesus. She's basically in, these are what we call, I mean, it could be a bunch of different things, but more than likely these are finishing rubber bands, or she's just doing it for a trend, or she could have had a jaw surgery and they're using rubber bands instead of those wired shut. But that's a lot. Holy moly.
Fun fact, there's actually only 4 bands left.
Yeah, my guess is it's probably jaw surgery rubber bands that are holding her stuff closed. So she's got the smaller rubber bands, which they're using to shut it down, and then she's got bigger rubber bands over the top of it. And yeah, you can tell she had jaw surgery because she has hooks everywhere, and they even added them here in the front. That's crazy. How many rubber bands do you have? Oh no, actually maybe they are finishing rubber bands because she puts them on herself. Wow. We basically do that if you have any gaps in the back and we want to make sure everything is closed down at the very end. You try to eat the first week of getting them off. Yeah, I mean, even the soft foods, like a tortilla or something, you're like trying to figure out, you're like, is this real life? Is this going to happen to me forever? The answer is no. About a week. And then the second week will get even better, and then the third week you'll be perfectly fine. You know, a fun fact is the way he's chewing kind of like a cow is actually a really efficient way to eat with braces without breaking any brackets. Fun fact. Okay, what do we got here? Bruh, I know you're not about to take your own wire out. What are you, an orthodontist? I know by that Pooh Bear shirt that you are not an orthodontist. She'd be wearing scrubs. Okay, so she's pulling her stuff out. Maybe she's an assistant or something though. She's got a wine guard, so she's pulling out her own thing. Okay, she's got her own O-ties. Oh, she put on her own power chain. Okay, obviously don't do this. Okay, if you do not know what you're doing, do not do this, because even if you're trying to put these power chains on too small of a wire, you can actually cause all your teeth to just dump inward, and then they just look absolutely crappy and you cause crowding, actually. A lot of bad things too. So you have to be in a heavy enough wire to get these. That's why we do these at the end of treatment, because we have to work our way up into the biggest wires. My morning braces routine. Okay, first off, we got a class 2, class 3, which means she's got a bite that's like this that they're trying to twist. And then she also has a cross bite rubber band here. So it's going from this way to this way. So basically her midlines are off and they're trying to twist the jaws to get them more online. That's crazy. 3 reasons braces may cause pain. She normally has some pretty good stuff. Let's see what she says.
And pushing teeth, and that can make teeth sore.
It's true. Just like using a muscle, it's gonna make your teeth sore.
You may have a pokey or loose wire, and that could be hurting your mouth.
To fix that, you use little wax or anything like that to cover it until you can get in, so they can clip the wire, and then you won't have that anymore.
And some people during braces may develop some mouth sores, and that can be painful.
Just like that canker sore we were talking about, those hurt a lot. There's not much you can do other than that Orajel type thing and just waiting it out. But you know what else causes me pain is the fact that you haven't liked and subscribed. Also, if you want the best oral care products for your teeth and braces, go to my company, somethingnicecompany.com, and make sure to watch the next video. I'll see you next time. Bye!